What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to Challenge Your Boy Jared. Y'all, today we're going to be looking at a video from Kendra G. And y'all, I just want to say something here. How in the French toast do these women have the nerve to sit here and say this shit? Yeah, we got one of them videos today. Look at this shit. Mom to five wants a provider man who will pay mortgage 100% and no sex before marriage. Imagine that. No coochie before marriage, but you got to pay all the bills, including mortgage, while she's sitting at home not doing shit. Yeah, make this shit make sense.
Hello? Did you want to be a guest?
Yes. Hello.
Hello. I'm gonna close my. What's your name, baby?
Hi, my name is Ashley.
Ashley. Where you
Ashley. Why damn near every Ashley chick is crazy as hell?
call me from, love?
I'm from Miami, Florida.
Say again.
I'm from Miami, Florida.
Miami, Florida. How old are you?
I'm 37.
37. You have any kids?
I do. I have 5 kids.
37. How old are your five kids?
So I have a 20-year-old. She's in college. I have a 14, 13, 8, and 6.
2014. Okay, 2014, 13, 8, and 6.
Yes.
All by the same man?
My last four, I was married. And then the first one, I was in high school when I had her. So she has a different dad.
Okay. Why'd you get divorced?
That was like years ago. We were super young. I was like 23 when we got married. So
You was too young to have a marriage, but you was old enough to have a kid. Okay, it's all starting to make sense to me now.
just grew apart, and yeah.
You
Was he
don't just
older?
grow apart in a fucking marriage, man.
No, he was my age,
I just grew
like a
apart.
year older.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ashley, Miami, Florida, 37. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a registered nurse.
RN. All right, let's do it. We got Ashley, Miami, Florida, 37 Aquarius, mom of five kids, by two men. One was her ex-husband, is the RN. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
So I'm looking for a God-fearing man, a provider, a protector, one that's full of chivalry, knows how to wine and dine, romance. Looking for a God-fearing man, a provider, a protector, one that's full of chivalry. No.
So you want all of this. Meanwhile, you had that with your husband and had four kids by him, and you wasn't even happy about it. So why would a man? Why the fuck would a man choose you?
Knows how to wine and dine, romance, finance. Um, yeah, he needs to be. I'm not gonna say like fit, but he definitely needs to be healthy. He has to love God. If he has children, I'm definitely okay with children, but I don't want anyone that like disrespects a baby mom. He needs to like make sure he's taking care of his children. Definitely financially stable and clean. Yeah, he doesn't have to have like OCD, but I need somebody that's clean and yeah, somebody that's fun and yeah.
Okay. Okay. What about ooh, child. You said a lot. So you said a provider. Do you want to pay all the bills?
So, yes, I'm a helpmate. I'm a Proverbs 31 wife, so I will be a help.
Let me rewind that back a minute.
Do you want to pay all the bills?
So, yes, I'm a helpmate. I'm a Proverbs 31 wife, so
Okay, before I start, What is a Proverbs 10:31 wife? A Proverbs 10:31 wife is a misremembered. Okay, hold on. A wife of noble character who can be found or find who can find. She is worth more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks none of value. A Proverbs 31 woman represents an ideal model of a godly, virtuous woman whose worth comes from her devotion to God, not worldly perfection. This woman is not of a Proverbs 31 woman.
I will be a helpmate. So if ever he falls short, then fine. But as
You a goddamn lie.
far as like mortgage and stuff like that, the man has to pay that. And me, I don't mind helping with
You're not a Proverbs 31 woman, you stupid motherfucker.
groceries, with the kids, a little light bill or something. But yeah, that's for the man to do.
Girl, you got 5 kids.
Yeah, and they well taken care of.
Bitch, no.
But do they live with you?
They do. Well, 50-50. So they would meet. And so again, so the first one, she's out in college. So it's basically 4 now with me. And they're like, so it's kind of like.
You still have 5 kids, ma'am. You ain't worth the damn penny.
Back and forth. So yeah.
How many live with you in the house?
4.
So 4 of them live with me, but it's 50-50. So I had a divorce. So we
okay, but either way,
we share time.
Okay, 4 kids live with you. So this man has to make enough money and have a place big enough for you and your 4 kids, and the expectation is he pays all the bills.
Majority of the bills, but I'm the helpmate. That's why I'm a registered nurse. So I'm not just coming in with nothing. So I can definitely help, but that he knows like.
Okay, fuck it. What the fuck are you gonna be bringing? What the fuck are you bringing other than coochie and fucking kids, man? What the fuck are you bringing? Fuck your job. Fuck all that other shit. What are you bringing other than your coochie? Like, let's stop beating around the fucking bush. What are you offering other than your blued out coochie that has fucking 5 kids that came through the damn portal of life? Stop it. I hate when they start to say, "Oh, I'm a Proverbs 31 woman." You don't even know what the fuck a Proverbs 31 woman is, and yet you saying this shit. You are not a godly woman. You left your marriage because you was quote unquote too young. You had a kid out of wedlock in high school. The fuck are you talking about? You ain't even close to a Proverbs 31 woman. But it's funny how they like to live a life of debauchery, and then they want to sit here and say, "Oh, I'm a Proverbs 31 woman," after they fucking failed and fucked their lives up. Fuck all that.
He's a provider.
But
provide
do you think
yourself a life?
Okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal. Not saying, listen, I'm not God, so I can't say it's not going to happen. But the expectation for this man is he has to provide for 5 people. So he has to make enough money to provide for you, and then 4 other kids that live with you have a home big enough. And let's say he has a child, or let's just say he got 1 child, right? So your expectation is make enough money to take care of this whole household, including me and my 4 kids that live with me, yourself and your child, because you're just to help me.
Okay, so yes and no. My kids, they have their dad, so their dad does financially help, like take care of them. So it's not like, oh, he's coming in and he, has to. You understand what I'm saying? Like he's basically making sure that we have a home over our head. I have my own home, like I have different things. So
wait, okay, so I'm getting confused.
Anybody.
You have who are you talking about right now? Your ex-husband or the child's father? The children's father?
So what I'm basically saying is, right, you're saying that I expect him to take care of 4 kids. What I'm saying is that they have a dad, so they already
right,
are
but
well
no, but
taken
okay,
care
but
of.
here's the deal: a dad or not, if you met this man who you want to be with, y'all live together. I'm talking about the household. So you said
Uh-huh.
that you're a helpmate, a man's supposed to pay the bills. That's why I
Hmm.
specifically asked you about the household, because
Hmm.
in this house, that if this man comes along, the expectation is he will pay the bills in the household, and you're not just one person. It's like you come with,
Hmm.
you really have five
Hmm.
kids, but one
Right.
is gone, so he has to pay for five people in the household, and that is a fair request potentially if that was the man that created those kids. But the
Hmm.
fact that you feel like that's the new man's sole responsibility, I personally think that's a
Hmm.
little selfish. Like,
Ma'am, you ain't getting nothing. You left your husband because you said that you was too young. You left your husband. Not because he cheated, not because he did anything of any sorts, because you were too fucking young. Now tell me something. Where on God's green earth does that make sense? Now you come into the dating market, 37, I think, with 5 kids and nothing else going for yourself other than that. You can't have no more kids, and I'm pretty sure you don't want no more kids. You coming in with 5 kids, technically 4 because one's in college, but still. Then you're on top of that, you're asking for a man to come in and provide for you and your 4 kids and be a provider for all of y'all and pay all the bills. Meanwhile, what does he get in return?
you should want to contribute because you're bringing four people with you.
So, but that's what I said. I said I am the helpmate, but to say like, okay, mortgage and rent, they
No, you are not the helpmate. You are coming in with 4 additional mouths besides yourself. You are not a helpmate. You are a liability. You're not helping him ease his life. You are making his life difficult.
will pay that. But as far as like light bill, cable, grocery, stuff
But
like
so
that,
okay,
that's what
okay, let's stay there. So he has to pay the mortgage and the rent for you and your four kids.
basically he's a provider. Yes. Yes.
You sound like a goddamn fool. You sound like a motherfucking fool.
But if he needs
Did
help,
your
then
husband
I
do
have
that?
the
Your
money to
husband did all
help.
that, I'm assuming, right?
Yes and no. So that's the thing. We were younger. So now that I have grown and I've elevated and my money,
That don't mean a motherfucking thing. Just because y'all was young don't mean shit. You could have grew with him. That's the shit that you not getting, bit. You could have grown with your husband. You could have literally grown with your husband. You decided that you wanted to leave. Now you want a man that's not your husband to come in and take responsibility for you, your 4 kids, your 4 younger kids, and provide a household for them. Meanwhile, you talk about you're a helpmate. You are not a helpmate. I wish this conversation never would have started because with helpmate and how women are supposed to be helpmates to men, because you have delusional women like this coming in saying that they're helpmates. Meanwhile, they bringing in baggage upon baggage and nothing but hell. That's insane to me.
and everything else has elevated. That's why I know like
Wait
what
a
I
minute,
want
the
and what I
baby
will not
daddy
take.
did. Wait, the man that birthed the four kids didn't even do this. The man,
No,
the
no,
man
wait,
that
wait,
created the children didn't even.
wait.
I ain't do this in a long time. I ain't do this in a long time. But here is your man. Here is your man. You mean to tell me the baby daddy didn't even do what you saying this new man got to do?
No, no, I'm not saying that. He definitely helped and everything like that. I'm not saying that he didn't. But what I'm saying is that as I'm older, I expect more. Do you understand?
I
Like,
understand what you're saying, but I think it's not about being older. It's about
You don't get to say you're older and you should expect more after this. You shouldn't say that. You expect more because you're older. No, you expect more because you're delusional. You shouldn't expect the man to come in and pay all your damn bills. Meanwhile, you're bringing in 5 extra mouths to feed, including yours, and not providing anything other than some tarnished coochie. I'm sorry to tell you that, man, but they ain't how life go.
Here's the deal. I hear this a lot. I've been doing this for 5 years, so I know, and I get it, ladies. When you get older, you have a higher expectation because you might be making more money and all that. I get the logic. So let me tell you this. I do get the logic. But now let's just get to the real. The real is, first of all, a mortgage for a place that would that would have enough space for you. You're five, right? It's you and four of the people. So, and I don't know what this man got going on, right? Maybe it's just him. I'm assuming maybe two. So the expectation is for this man to make enough money to cover the mortgage that can house 6 or 7 people, and you just gonna pay the light bill, and you think that makes sense. I think that's
No, like
very
the light
selfish.
bill, the cable, the water, the gas.
The light bill, the cable, the water, the gas, that shit ain't nothing compared to a mortgage. That shit is nothing compared to a mortgage. That ain't compared to rent. He's spending 12, 13, 15 to $2,000, and meanwhile you only providing some bullshit measly ass gas, electric, and all that bullshit. That don't mean nothing. You only provide some bullshit, some minor shit. Meanwhile, he covering majority of the fucking bill. No.
Girl,
Car
the half of
insurance.
the mortgage because you coming with 4 kids. You paying for the
No,
mortgage of your 4 kids right now? Okay, how about this? Do you get child support from the
no,
baby daddy?
I do. I do.
So will his child support contribute to the mortgage and where the kids are staying?
So I guess let me just say I'm not. Let me see. How do I put this? Mm. I've just been blessed to not ever have to pay mortgage, and I think that that will forever continue. So the man that I will have to
Okay.
be with.
Excuse me?
Mm. I've just been blessed to not ever have to pay mortgage, and I think that that will forever continue. So the man that I
Who the fuck says I've been blessed to never have to pay mortgage? What? Oh man, I'm my every time I listen to this shit, I lose brain fucking cells.
will have to
Okay.
be with has to be at a different level, if that makes sense, because it's not going to be nothing to them. Like to say, like, oh, paying mortgage. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, so
Okay, so but I asked you this question.
Bitch, who the fuck are you? You ain't the queen. What the?
So maybe I got confused because I asked who pays your mortgage? Was it your husband, your ex-husband?
So no, I have like a different type of situation to where basically I was left with inheritances, so I'm good. Type of situation to where basically I was left with inheritances, so I'm
You was left with inheritances. What the fuck they got to do with paying rent or mortgage?
good.
But that's not somebody paying your mortgage. That means you got an inheritance. So that wasn't like a
Correct.
man paying your mortgage. So let me ask
Correct.
you this.
This hoe ain't got no motherfucking damn inheritance. This hoe ain't got no inheritance. This hoe ain't got nothing. What the fuck this bitch talking about? This hoe ain't got no inheritance. Talk about I got a different type of situation. This bitch ain't got that shit. Fuck out of here.
So if I'm gonna go with somebody, I'm not gonna leave where I'm at in a good situation that where I have things to just go with anybody, and now I'm forced.
Stay in that situation with your 4 your 4 younger kids, and shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody dealing with you. Ain't no person gonna deal with you and your shit.
Out here like gotta pay stuff. So if I'm gonna talk to somebody, they have to be like of a different type of caliber because, you know, to just an average person, this is gonna sound like a problem. Like, oh my God.
The only thing you gonna get is that stick figure or that damn fucking car that you gonna or that car in your backyard. That's the only thing you won't get. Talk about my situation. Why am I gonna leave a good situation? Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody damn taking your ass serious.
It's gonna sound like a problem, but yeah, why I have things to just go with anybody, and now I'm forcefully out here like gotta pay stuff. So if I'm gonna talk to somebody, they have to be like of a different type of caliber because, you know, to just an average person, this is gonna sound like a problem. Like, oh my gosh, it's gonna sound like a problem. But yeah.
First of all, here's the deal. You're blessed that you got inheritance, right? And I think that this is probably why when I'm talking to you, it doesn't compute because you're probably living in.
She ain't got no fucking inheritance. This bitch is broke. You can't tell me that she got. That's a lie. That's a damn lie. She's trying to make herself sound better than what she is.
A way, and you're fortunate. You were given enough money to sustain your life, but most of us in this world, we got to go get it, right? We got to go out there and go work for it and go get it. So it's not like, money just fell down and now we could live that certain way. So I mean, I think that's why you're not understanding
Mhm.
how the ask of a man to just provide for you and your children when he has to go work so hard to get this money, and you're like, well, that's your job. You should have sealed that deal. Let me tell you something, ladies. I'm not mad at that, but you should seal that deal with the children's father. Make that
Mhm.
before you go in the door. Only have the man's baby. If your requirement is, listen, this is what it is. I don't pay no mortgage. I don't pay no rent. Get that deal before you give him a baby.
Mhm.
That's the best way to get that package.
Mhm.
But I do think
No, I
that,
get it.
so with your adherence, you live a certain way that your adherence pays your bills, basically.
Correct, but what I'm trying to say is right. I hear what you're saying about do everything like ahead of time, but what I'm saying is these decisions that I made, we're talking I'm a teenager like 19, 20, 21, like kind of having the kids and getting with somebody. You understand? So that was kind of like in the past.
No,
So
okay, you're
now
not.
I do hear what you're saying that if I like it makes sense now that the way the economy and everything is and me coming in like with kids that maybe I would need to like, be a little more open to it, and I would be if I have to, you understand, because I never had to look at it that way. But if you're saying it that way, like, okay, I'm coming in with the kids, I didn't look at it that way. I'm looking at it as, okay, they're already well taken care of, so if a man's coming in, it's not like they have to fully say like, oh, I have to take care of her and all her kids, because that's kind of not what it is.
But
But
if they,
I am open.
but hold on. Would you live with this man?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the reason we got here is because I'm under the impression you're looking for a man. You said you want to be a provider. You would live
Mhm,
with him, and you said
mhm,
he would pay the mortgage. So I do understand that women at times. Let me tell you why I think about money because I work, and I think now this could be my masculine trait because I understand how you have to work to get money, and I think
mhm,
sometimes women who I love, I think it's also it's I think sometimes it goes over some women's head how men have to go get all this money to say what you're asking for. So I understand you were a child, but I'm not really talking about that. The fact of the matter is,
mhm,
you have 4 children that would go
mhm,
into this household, and you
mhm,
just feel, yeah, he's supposed to pay the bills because that's what he
mhm,
does. But let's just think about
mhm,
it in the math. Like 4 people to feed, well, you said you buy the groceries, but a home big enough for that amount of people because you get it. If it's just you and one person, I can get a smaller home. I don't need a big car if it's just
mhm.
me. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is
Right.
just more when you come with more, right?
Right.
So and to say that the entitlement that he's just supposed to provide, and I think ladies, we say it says so much, but let's get into the reality of what is being said. That's a lot of money to ask for a man who did not birth those kids.
Mhm. I
And
get
that's
it. I understand.
and I go back to the mortgage. So I'm just thinking.
She don't get it. She really don't fucking get it. She don't. She thinking she right. lady, no man that didn't have any fucking responsibility and created those children with you, none of those men that didn't have any responsibility in creating those children with you is gonna sign up to be a sucker. What you looking for is a stone cold sucker. That's what you looking for. Ain't no man worth his weight in gold is gonna take this shit. You are looking for a dead ass sucker.
Thinking about, how I live, and I'm one person. I had to take care of 6 others. I gotta have a whole new place, and I like to
Mm-hmm.
live nice. That's a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's because you got an inheritance that you never you
I had
wasn't
to feel
thinking about
that
it in the way I was
burden.
trying. I just want you,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm not trying, and then I know a lot of women are I really are just like, no, because everyone's just like, yeah, I'm a queen, I deserve a king. I get it, ladies, I get it. But let's just talk about the facts of the bills and how much more it costs when you come with humans.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it's just you, then that could be fair. Like some men are like, listen, I know men that are like, I'm gonna pay all the bills because I pay all the bills for myself. So she
Mm-hmm.
just gonna move in and I'm already paying the bills for myself. So to some men that makes sense. Like I already paid my bills. But let's
Right.
say he got a bachelor pad. He can't have a bachelor pad with you and 4 kids. He got to get another
Right.
house. And it gotta be
Yes.
and another house is gonna cost more space
Yeah.
and more
Mm-hmm.
money.
I get you.
That's all that I was trying to say. But I do think that I love my ladies. I love my ladies. I love y'all. I swear I do. And I really think the word delusion is right only because what I've come to terms is some women just don't think about it in that way. Like it's like you just didn't think about it in that way. It was like it made a lot of sense to you. And then when you said inheritance, that really made it's not your fault. You're blessed. You didn't work for it.
Please.
Why do I have okay, what did I do? I got so hyped. I done changed. Girl, I can't even find your
You
paper
ready
because
to
I
come for me? That's what it is.
what
Coming
happened?
for me. I said you coming for me.
Well, I'm not coming for you. I'm trying to enlighten you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm
I
not trying to come from you. I'm not.
It's coming for them when you start telling them the truth about themselves. But the moment you start lying to them, oh girl, you all for me.
Might be okay with
period.
you. Older, like 66 white-year-old man with love on you and your
Oh,
kids. You ain't gonna have no good sex, but you'll have the provided life that you want. Ashley, okay, tell me again, girl, because when I went to draw the picture of you, child, I done lost your page. I went to go draw the picture, now I can't find your page. So, Ashley, tell me, okay, Ashley, where you calling from again?
from Miami, Florida.
Okay, yeah, I done lost your page. Miami, I know you 5 kids, 2 marriages,
Mhm.
and you're
Mhm.
RN, right?
One
One
marriage,
marriage,
two
one
different
marriage.
families. Yeah.
She's a RN. And how old are you?
37.
37. Okay. But now that was the kind of man you're looking for. What's your deal breakers?
Okay, breakers is someone that does not have a relationship with God, someone that is not a protector, someone that is not loyal, someone that's not reliable, someone that's not a good communicator. Um, yeah, dishonesty. Those are my deal breakers.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Just healthy. Just healthy. I don't have like, oh, this is my type. Nah, I'm not. I don't care about any of that. Just be healthy.
Be healthy. Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Mm.
You can say whatever you want to say. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not.
I mean, he had at least 6 figures or better. Like at least that's.
So you want a man that's making over 6 figures to take care of you and your kids. Wow.
That's bare minimum. 6 figures is bare minimum.
So 100K is bare minimum.
Hmm.
Okay, you said because more than 6 figures is seven, and that would be a millionaire. So are you saying from the 100K to millionaire range?
Yes.
So a guy 70K, you can't do nothing with that.
If he's from God, I'm taking him.
Oh, okay. Then why you say 6 figures are better then?
I mean, if I have to put a price on it, if you're asking me, I'm going to tell you. But if God say, look, this is what I have for you, this is what he make, I'm taking them, I'm helping them, whatever I need to do. So I don't want to make it like, oh, I'm just this specific and this what he has to have. It's not like that. Like I'm open, but if I have a choice, that's my choice.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Wait, can you see it like this? Hold on.
Okay. Oh.
So 100K, hold on. So you have to make 100K, be a man of God, be a provider, take care of her 4 kids that are remainders in the house, all for a basic SpongeBob body having bitch with nothing to really offer you. So this is what a guy's supposed to accept and take care of and responsibility of. Meanwhile, the nigga that she had kids with probably ain't doing as much as he's asking for you to do. But you got to be the provider in the household now because she's older with four more kids that's left in the household, and she's a quote unquote Proverbs 31 woman. You can't make this shit up.
Ooh. We see you, girl. Okay,
And she got a BBL. It looks like to me.
you wanna, when somebody like their body because they do extra Kendra Cam when they like their body.
Well, I mean, I exercise. I do a little 3 miles, but you're still working on my body, so I don't look like I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
I found your original part of your paper, Ashley. Ashley, when was your last relationship?
Um, a real actual relationship was back in 2018, and that's when I 100% knew when I was gonna have like the divorce that I wouldn't be with my kid's dad anymore. After that, it was like a situationship, but it wasn't like a real relationship. So I won't really count that.
You don't have to
So basically, you was just screwing. Nothing serious. You was just screwing.
answer, but I'm gonna ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
About 2 years ago.
Okay, are you waiting for your next relationship or marriage?
I'm waiting for marriage.
You're not having sex and you get married?
Correct.
Ain't no man gonna accept this unless he's a dumbass. Ain't no man that's really worth his weight gonna accept a baby mama, a woman with 5 kids, and not want no ass. Ain't no way. She really thought she was, ma'am. If you don't get the hell out of here with that bullshit, you know damn well ain't no man gonna accept this shit. You know damn well it ain't gonna happen. Why you even set yourself up to believe that shit?
Wait, hold on. Wait. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second. Okay. So you have 5 kids.
Mm-hmm.
So is that what you did when you had your 5 kids? Was that your rule too?
So the thing is, that was not my rule, but I did over time, like with the whole divorce and everything, I got a deeper relationship with God. So that helped me to genuinely love myself, know who I am, the whole shebang. And it made me being able to wait, it made me okay. So I know that the person that God had for me, that I'm gonna know that he's the one. So I don't have to sit up here and be laying with a bunch of different men and just knowing that their true intentions really isn't to be with me. So
So
yeah.
I want to say
And I,
this, and I definitely subscribe to don't be laying up with different men. And if everybody knows, I always say to ladies, don't have sex unless you're in a committed relationship, so you can know, like, seal the deal before you have fun time if you want something serious. So I definitely agree to that. I think so. He has to not have sex till you get married. Make your preference, what you desire, is 100K or more. I think that I'm gonna tell you. First of all, do you want your video on social media or you want it just inside the app?
Mm,
It's your call.
um, I mean, you could put it. You can put
Okay.
it out.
So I mean, they're kind of saying it in the comments too, but I feel like it's just gonna be like, you have 5 kids and now you want to wait until you have sex until you
Hmm.
get married. And I promise y'all, I'm not here to tell you not to roll with Jesus and God. That's really not what I'm saying.
I'm telling you that. Don't do it after you done fucked your life up.
What I am
Hmm.
saying is that's a high probability for a young girl who's a virgin, right?
Hmm.
Because
Hmm.
she's never had sex and she has no kids. And if she said that, it's almost like a fair statement. They're gonna say you have 5 kids and now you want me to wait. Like basically, the man got 5 kids from you, didn't have to do anything this new man got to do, and he got to take
Right.
care of the 5 kids. Well, the four of the 5 kids.
Hmm.
But that's
So
what.
let me say this. Let me say this. I have went on several dates, right?
Oh my Jesus. Lady, don't matter how many fucking dates you went on. Doesn't matter how much shit you about to say right now. The fact of the matter is that nobody is taking you serious.
And when I say going on a date, obviously I'm not having sex with these people. Now,
Don't nobody give a fuck about it. Nobody's taking you serious. You acting like you still commanding your 20-year old uh value versus your value now. Ma'am, you are a divorcee. You need to go back to your husband because your husband truly loves you. I'm guessing. But yeah, ma'am, you about to fuck your life up.
I can tell you this in all honesty. I have met people that wanted to marry me and they did not mind that I had the kids. I just probably wasn't 100% attracted, or I just knew them.
You had people that 100% wanted to marry you, even with the kids. Now, how many of y'all think that's true? It probably has happened. I ain't gonna discredit her. I ain't gonna say that. It probably has happened. But to the scale that she said, I doubt it.
My heart, they're not the ones. I have also met great people that had the money that I desired, right? They did not have that love for God. And I knew I can't be with them like that. And again, I also there was a very most recent encounter that I had. That woman's intuition, I had it. He had the money, he had the looks, he would marry me and everything. And something in me was like something not right with him. And he, of course, like would take me on dates, spend money, whatever. And of course, as time's going by, I'm like, let me chill a little bit on like how much maybe he's spending on me or whatever, because I know soon what may be coming up. But anytime I go around him, like as anyone else, I make sure, of course, I look good, but I'm not revealing myself. I'm not doing anything seductive or anything to make him think that I want to do anything with him. And thank God that this one particular person, I did not do anything with him, because when we met and he's doing everything, oh, I'm this, I'm great, oh, I'm nice, oh, he'll marry me, everything that sounds great. And as time is going by, he really sees that I'm standing on, look, like I'm not gonna have sex with him. And he already okayed that from the beginning. Okay, cool. Like I'm looking for marriage, this and that. Lo and behold, as more and more we spend the time and everything like that, and he realized, I guess this one particular night, again, I'm not doing anything to turn him on or anything like that, right? Dressed inappropriate, nothing. He got so upset that night that I did not have sex with him. And he basically let me know, kind of like what you're saying, from A to Z, basically that he didn't want me from the beginning. Now, had I went and slept with this man, um, thinking before, he was telling me, oh, how great this and that, but I did not give him what he wanted, right? And as he was getting tired of that, it showed me the true him. And so that's why it helps me to continue how I am, because it shows me the true like the true person. Because again, he didn't want anything but the sex, but he was spending money, he had the looks, he had, again, saying like, oh, he'll marry me, and he was serious. But at that moment, he was not getting what he wanted. And he basically told me about myself, like you're saying, oh, you gave it to these people and this and that, and now you're gonna make me wait and this and that. And it went really bad. But I'm, again, just very thankful that I didn't give it up, because I knew it got even worse than that.
Let
But
me
I
jump in,
knew his
Ashley. Let
true
me jump in. I gotta
feelings.
jump in. I gotta jump in. I gotta jump in because we don't got that much time.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want you to get lost on what I'm saying. I'm not saying that you should just be out here having sex loosely. I'm really not saying that. I
Mm-hmm.
do think the requirement to until your wedding night might be a high feat, but I'm not Jesus. I'm not God. I never say anything absolute. But you kind of just told three stories that
Mm-hmm.
confirm what I was already saying. Like you gave me
Mm-hmm.
three different scenarios of what I know is going to kind of happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I do still think, listen, I'm proud that you didn't sleep with that guy because he wasn't the right guy and you got a chance to know him more. And I don't want any lady to think that I'm saying Kendra says go out here and just have sex. No, I'm not really saying that. I just think when we get to a certain age, I'm not saying it's impossible, so don't kill me, all my Christian folks.
Mm-hmm.
The no sex to marriage might be a hard deal when a lot of life kind of has happened up to.
Okay, fuck it. Let me just say it like it is. Bitch, ain't nobody about to wait to fuck you. Cause you ain't even worth it. There, I said it. Hate me in the comment section. I don't give a shit. Time out for that bullshit. Tell her the fucking truth. Ain't nobody about to wait and have sex with you. Nobody gives a damn. You not worth it. Only thing you worth is a screw and a go. Cause you left your husband because y'all grew apart. That's what you said. Outside of that, that's on you. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast, Spotify. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.